Hello viewers, welcome back to the third playthrough. I'm playing through as Bear Hugger in this bracket, and after two playthroughs we got two guaranteed eliminations. One is elimination of Princess Emily, and the other one is the Zookeeper. So hopefully we have a Korea superstar advancing to the next round, or at least a creative superstar will advance to the next round. And so far, only Damon Fang and Dirk Beerbitter have the tag team titles. King Su has none. Of course, Damon Fang and Bear Hugger ended up in the same draw, so we'll see what happens. If a first creative superstar makes it to the next round, or we'll have another pre-made superstar. So let's get into it. So our tag team champions, O'Bannon and Tanahashi. Dirk Beerbitter, the TV champion. Damon Fang, the national champion. And Draco Wolf, the world champion. Interesting start. Of course, it's too early to say anything. So I'm going to draw 10 cards. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I'm definitely not going to do where was that one? Ariel. That's definitely not the one I'm going to use. So I'm going to do no sell. Going to do knee braces. Going to do, well, this one will be gone then. Trash can. That's too much of a risk. Snack, crackle, and pop. That's too much of a risk. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cards right here. So all right, let's go reshuffle the deck. So the first one drawn at random is Eruption. Donna James is the referee. Only the TV title is up for grabs. And for Draco, oh, it's Tusami that's in trouble. Okay. Damon Fang, well, Bear Hugger's in trouble. Tanahashi already. Oh no, has had an advantage because she won a world title earlier. O'Bannon is facing Dirk Beerbitter. So, should O'Bannon hang on to the tag team titles, it'll be a tie because Dirk Beerbitter held a tag belt earlier. Okay, so anyways, TV titles 1, and then 2 for the gimmick, and 1 for the die roll. So next up is a preliminary draw. Oops, Dystopian. Oh yeah, I'm gonna draw as a dark match, Pam Lava, and Beastmaster. Heel turn. Well, it goes to my hand. And defend a cause. Oh yes, and 2 8 heat from the start. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's a good time for shoot interview. So no style bonus, Pam Lava and Bear Hugger, same thing. So I'll go over to the interview. Commentator's a superstar. Oh yeah, I gotta read the rule again on that. So I'm just gonna read up a rule quickly. Okay, get number 2, drama. The commentator rolls the dice. As a result, on the commentator's side on the event card, follow drama directions meant based on that result, including any modifiers players can apply based on their faction, manager, any player play drama cards on the active wrestler if the conditions are met. Some drama cards involve substituting an interview can only be played by the active wrestler on themselves. Any card you have in play that has an upkeep cost must be paid at the end of the phase, and Wealthy gets 3 crowd points from the general pool. If you're wrestling a dark match or enjoying the show, skip rolling for drama. Drama cards may still be applied. Okay, so I read that last paragraph. If you're wrestling a dark match or enjoying the show, skip rolling for drama. So this does not apply because it's a dark match. So first up is only a chant of support, which is a +3 and another card. Brass Knuckles. So 2 things I gotta roll for. DQ risk is the start of it. It's a double DQ, so that's no good. And for the TV title, Cliff Bass, not gonna win. Then I gotta do Driver Security. So I guess I'm going to have to do knee braces for a 1. Then I guess I'll discard the heel turn. And then I'll just have to play face paint. And then I'm down to 4 cards. And yeah, I rolled for that. So this event is done. Next up is National Weekend War Games. National Tag Belts are on the line. So that's 2. TV. Tag. Gimmick is a 2. And I roll a die. Is a 3. Of course, I'm going to now do another dark match. Octavius. So 2 cancel each other out. So preliminary draw, a shoot interview, and defend a cause again. That's 2 from the event pool. Now that means I gotta do 4 crowd points to take out 2. Next I'm going to play the shoot interview card. No, wait, I skipped because it's a dark match. Never mind. So next up is whatever card pops up for Octavius. So I just get brass knuckles for Octavius. So I'll just roll a die, hope for a 5 or 6. No, that's a 4, and Octavius is disqualified. And then next up is for the tag belts. Samuel Cleveland, Flip Scott. So the defenders have a +1 by natural ability. So it'll be +3 for the champions. Now we'll do a style bonus. So Flip Scott is not, and Samuel Cleveland is not strong against either one of these competitors, so that's no good. Tanahashi and O'Bannon still remains champions, tag team champions. Dirk Beerbitter, that's a tie, not going to make a difference. And National is Great Galactic Ghoul. So 34 to 30, not going, or 32, not going to make a difference. So this one is over. Now I'm going to do number 3, which is TV title only. The gimmick and the die roll is 5. Exactly what I have in my hand. I'm going to do a normal match. Kygarius. So he gets a +2. Then I get up, oh yeah, jobber security. Let's get rid of DQ risk. Then I'm going to do a preliminary draw, signing autographs, and a heel turn, which does nothing. So, next up is the interview, which I'm going to do a shoot interview. So that converts my 2 turn trackers, and then 5, 3, and 5. Alright, next up for Kygarius is 11 versus my measly 1. But the reason I did it this way so I could play my shoot interview card and get majority of the crowd points that way. Alright, now the single card up is Chanta's signature support and gang up. I'm suffering enough, so I'm going to make this a +2. Let's see, I'm going to do pull the tights for the heel move. Draw a card. Then I'm going to play, let's see what's the difference. Now I'm going to play no sell. So I flip them over. Oh, nice. So let's see. So in this case, 9 minus 5 is 4. 6, 9. So I guess I still got to deal with a 9. So of the 1,000 holds, I'm going to take 1 crowd point and then search the gear deck, take the first signature, move, grapple, or submission. So it's signature, grapple, or submission. And it has to be signature. Well, so far I saw it. No. Yeah, it's grapple or submission, but that's aerial. No good. No, that's a basic move. Finisher, finisher, signature, grapple. Okay. Now I gotta take all the cards and shuffle them. Okay, I've done that now. So next up, I'm going to play 2 crowd points for Gorilla Press and get a +4. So that's 5, 7, 4, 6, 8, 11. I'm going to play 3 crowd points to drop a reversal, because that's only a face move. Draw a card, a finisher. Well, for that I might as well play a trash can and roll for a DQ. No, I'm disqualified, so I get heat. And that's it. Now this 2 goes here. These 3 go here. And then just for the TV belt, Wildcat, not going to happen. And I don't have to discard. So next up is Low Down Dirty pay-per-view. So two, 4, 6, 8, and then 2 for the gimmick, 3 for the die roll. Okay, I'm gonna go another regular match, the String Master. Okay. So now I'm going to do a preliminary draw. Me to fan. I'm going to play it. So 2 heat from the event pool. Then actually my card is injured. So let's see. It has to be a move, and this is my only move. So I'm going to play 2 crowd points. Oops, I mean 1 crowd point, sorry. And search for the next grapple or submission. Signature, grapple, or submission. So I got myself a submission, so I'm going to play 2 more crowd points and get a +3. So that's 8. And I got to take this all back to my hand. Not a lot. Well, I could play additional signature moves if I wanted to, but I think that's what I'm going to do. Let's see how this plays out first before I get too carried away. So first up on the interview, so 3, I get a +1. So far it's 8 versus, well, 4. So his only card up is Signature Chant. GQ risk for bonus and pull the tights. So gotta roll. I rolled a 5, so this card is now useless. Now I just gotta deal with +4 and 8 is 12. But so I'm gonna start off with no sell. So jeez Louise. So 8 minus 6 is 2, 4 and 6. So yeah, 8 minus 2, or 8 minus 6 is 2, 4, 6. Now I have 4, so I'm down by 2. But I do have a... So I'm going to have to play a finisher move, which is a weak move. And that's a +2. Is 6. Yeah, 5, 9, 10. So it's 3, 5, 6. So this is a draw right now. And I got no other cards to play. I mean, I could search the deck for another signature, but oh yeah, no sell and injured. That's right. Now I have 3 on the table, and that's it. Or when did injured come from? No, that's the last card I drew, so it had to be mine. So no matter what happens, just not going to win this match. So everything now goes to normal. Sorry, I had to account for that injury card and a no-sell card. Now if I went this way, I'm in 4, and I still would have lost. So either way, it's a loss for Bear Hugger. So now I gotta solve the belts. So tag belts is Milkweed Assassin and Tanashi, or sorry, Milkweed Assassin, Red Light Logie. So that's gone. Beer Bitter. Ooh, interesting match. But not going to happen. Damon Fang, well, that's not going to happen. Draco Wolf, well, I think Nate Sarg's going to beat him. Solo Down Dirty is officially over. Next up, Eruption. And so World is 3. Ralph Wenzel is a ref. TV, Tag, and Gimmick is 5. So next up is my preliminary draw. Ring Royalty. I'll put that to my hand. And Superstar Challenge. So I'm going to do a Dirk Beer Bitter event. Interview. Jonah Banks. I rolled a 1, so I only get a 1. So let's Dirk Beer Bitters up his sleeve this time. So first up is only Gang Up. Well, he doesn't care for the title. So by playing to his one tough son of a gun gimmick, I'll give him a +2. So now, I think I'm going to be consistent. He wants to keep his title either way he can. So. That's a 4, so that's no good for DQ. I got no cards left, so he stays there. So next up for the tag belts is Leonid and Mad Miguel. So that's 55, 52, so a 1-point difference. So Leonid gets a, okay, what's a 1-point difference? 52, 54, 56. Okay, so now the favor turns into the challengers because Leonid is strong against O'Bannon and Tanashi. So that's 4 for Leonid. $59. So new tag team champions by bonus, Leonid and Mad Miguel. And now the world belt is Hell on Wheels at 37. So nothing happens there. And that ends the turn. So number 2, and wrestling a regular match. For the world title once again, TV, Tag, and 1,000 holds, and a 5. Okay, now we're ready. Preliminary draw, flag rate waiver. No, I'm going to re-roll. Superstars a challenge. And this would be my roll call. Title stripped. I got no title, so nothing happens. And Superstars a commentator. A 6. So I just draw the top card for the interviewer, which is Bradley Buford, and get 3 heat. Now I'm going to pay 2 crowd points to get the no-sell back in my hand. Because I like my odds. And of course I could pay another 2 crowd points for discard. So the only card up is no sell. Well, I guess I can play fire with fire and put that back to so now Karma Shellfire is 10 minus 6 is a 4. So I win the match. Now what the difference is. So let's see, I got 10 minus 4, that's 6. So I'm already up by 2. I guess that's it. That's good enough. I'll take it to. Then I'm going to spend another 2 crowd points to draw the card back into my hand. So then now that's 1 match point for winning a regular match, 1 heat, and then 1 out of 3 cards, and I'll get a mystery card because I don't have a finishing submission move. Well, no good, no good. Aerial finisher. So DQ Risk is my only good card out of the crap cards in this situation. Now I gotta do Jobber Security. So obviously I'm gonna have to do signed autographs to discard. I guess I'll have to discard a Superstar Challenge and Ring Royalty. So that's it for that. And I don't get any bonuses. So that ends that. So for the tag team belts, we got Starburst, Crypto Keeper, no way. Beer Bitter, nope. And the World, nope. So this event is over. Number 3, Ralph Winslow faces Get Up +2, so only the TV belt is on the line. So I'm going to go after Dirk Beer Bitter. Preliminary draw is repackaged. And No Holds Barred feud. Okay, so now I get to do an interview. Superstar is a commentator. No. I'm gonna take. I'm just gonna take a gamble. Oh no, that's worse. 7 for Steady Eddie. So I'm really going to have a fight of my life. So what do I do now? Well, at least I'm better than injured. So if I take bonus of 1 signature, that's a +4. I'm already at 14. So 7, 18, and 3 is 21 before I even start. Yeah, I was tied, and then I'm down 10 because of Steady Eddie. Well, let's see what this card does for me. It fires a DQ risk on me, so hope for a 6 or a 1. I rolled a 6, so this card's useless, but I gotta make up 10 points. But thankfully, I kept the no-sell card, so that helps. And I draw again. I don't have a basic. And I got nothing else. So anyways, 11 minus 5, that's 6. 13, 16. So I'm going to do this, double the bonus, and then get myself a +4. So that's 6, 13, 16. So I'm going to play the Mist, and hopefully lightning strikes twice. No, unfortunately did not, so I lose a match point. So I go down 10, but I do get a heat. These two go back to the deck. And I'm going to burn 2 crowd points to get no sell back in my hand. Then I'm going to discard the 2 repackaged, and so that goes down to 4. Steady Eddie's gone. No holds barred stays. And that goes. Okay. So next up is just for the TV. Oh, that was the TV title. So this event is over. Next up is the pay-per-view. Now it turns to no holds barred for the TV title. And that means all DQ risks are ignored entirely. So let's see, I need 10 on the board. 2, 4, 6, 7, 10, and a beautiful die roll of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Beautiful. Okay, so I'm going to do a preliminary draw. Title stripped. And roll call, and I quit. Well, whenever I draw a feud card while in a feud, it just goes to my hand. Now let's do an interview. Big number 4, that's good enough for 2. Now I just gotta draw 1 card, see what this card is. So 14 to 10, so I'm down. Well, actually it's even. Unless I top, I can't play any. Gotta think what my strategy is here. If I play, and of course I got no sell. I'm gonna take 2 crowd points, get the Mist back in my hand. Just gotta do it this way, I don't care. Let's give it a little more shake on the Superstar Action deck cards. And a steel chair. And since it's no holds barred, all DQ risks are ignored. So Beer Bitter's final total is 15. So, okay. Well, I'm going to do no sell. Start off with once again. So that would take him down to 11 minus 5 is 6, 9, 10. 4, 7. So we're even. And then I draw another card. And I don't have crowd points. I don't have basic. But I do have the missed card to break the tie and win the match. 2, 3, 4. So yeah, 6, 9, 10. And then I win by 2. Okay. So that match is over. So Dirk Beer is no longer TV champion. Of course, it doesn't bother him in the tournament. So I get a +3. And then 1 more for the match point. 1 heat for the match point. And now my 3 cards. Majestic Cape. Gang Up. And Steel Chair goes back over there. And Spear. Now I'd rather do this, tap out this, give myself a +2. Now everything goes to normal. Oh yeah, and I get a bonus for the TV title win. Oh yeah, and then I get another bonus for... Yeah, I'm just going to do a 1-shot for my bonus. Now this event's over. Now I'm going to do a quick count. So that's 4, 6, 7, 11, 14, 16. Okay, that's what I got. So this is over with. Let's see, for head and mask. I'm going to discard that one. Going to discard that one. I really hate to do this, but I'm going to keep. I'm not going to do. No, this is my free card though. I'm just going to discard this. Yeah, because I already tapped face paint out. And then I'll do, yeah, I'm just going to discard the title stripped and that's it. So now I've got to resolve the rest of the titles. So file Kyle and Pepe Le Pew 52. So that's, well, that'd be a big miracle if both are flyers. Yeah, no miracles here. And I'm glad Super Slash. I'm glad Pepe Le Pew's gone. Damon Fang is no. Charge of Horn, no. And Draco Wolf is no. So okay, that finishes week 2. So it stands right now in the tournament. Mad Miguel's not in here, so that doesn't matter. Leonid doesn't matter. David Fang, well, that matters because he'll upgrade from tag team to national title. And that's Bear Hugger's opponent, I believe. Yeah, that's his opponent. And then Draco Wolf will upgrade from tag team to world title, and now we'll take out Tasami, unless Tasami wins by miracle, but we'll see. Okay, so that pay-per-view is over. So next up is the final week in the home stretch. Oscar Cortez Eruption. So National is 2, Tag Team's 2, TV's 1, Gimmick is 2, and for the die roll, a 6. So that's 4 in front of me, 2 more coming. Good. Now I'm going to do a regular match with Hopstein Jaguar. So preliminary draw, Marshall Flowers, and a sidekick. Well, that goes to my hand. So now I get to do an interview, and makes it worse because the Epstein Jaguar is strong against Bear Hugger. I get to choose my drama roll, so I only get 1. And then now, for the first card is Not So Fast, so it's irrelevant, but chance of support and rope leverage is, so not to deal with a lot worse circumstances. So right now I'm just going to start off with the DQ risk and draw another card. Roll a 4, so my DQ risk is no good. So I'm going to play a gang up with a 5, and hopefully I got a better card. But I got to roll for a DQ. 3, and that's good. Now I can play 1 crowd point and do a grapple accompanied by This Is My Move. So that's an additional 4 points in total. So now I go up to 20. So I'm going to drop my 3 crowd points and drop Top Rope Splash, Beyond Driven Grapple. Beyond Driven. Attach this card to any grapple finisher, which I don't have, and any signature move I have in play. Wow. I don't have... Well, I might as well use Marshall Flowers to double bonus 1 signature finisher grapple, so that's another 4 there. I have no chance of winning. So as it stands right now, so I got 35. Now I got to stand at 29. So at least I'm not injured, but I lose. The Bear Hugger loses the TV title. So that's a -3 and 4. So you're back down to 16. I lose gang up. Now I got no crowd points left, so I'm not going to bother. So first up for the tag team belts is Cleus McPeanut, Charity on Kindness, not going to win. And National is, well, Boulevard the Butcher, not going to happen. So now next up is Drudis. Ralph Winslow's the ref, so TV, Gimmick, and 4. So a preliminary draw, Kabashi, goes to my hand, long shot, draw again, a heel turn, nothing happens because I'm a heel, and a shake of the die, a 6, so at least I get 2 there, and now of course I'm going to get Marsh of Flowers and then gang up. Okay, so first card up is Gang Up and No Sell. So my highest bonus, well, it's the same anyways. And then Gang Up. Well, this is a nothing match, so +2. So 19, but at least I'm strong against. So that's good. So what's on my table? Forgot to count. 2, 3, 5, 9, 13, 16. Okay, alright, that's 16. So no sell and gang up, so she gets 19. Well, I'm going to play gang up on my own for a +2 because I'm not going to risk a DQ. Draw another card. Headband. So I'm going to tap this out and sub it out for this one. So that's 17. Then I'm going to play my last 2 crowd points for this again. Oh no, wait, I can't because I don't have a signature. So then I get my 2 crowd points back. Can't use my ability. Then again, if I'm going to lose them, I'll go by 5. I'm going to change my mind, go by 5 instead. Three, it's, well, doesn't matter, lost anyways. Then I'm going to draw 2, bring back gang up. And this is over, so for the TV title, Brianna Braun, no. Everything goes back to normal. So TV, Retaliation, Donna Jamies, and 1. That's not going to help the crowd pool much. So what's my next, unless I can't go after anything, so Olympia. Oh yeah, and then Kabashi I was supposed to drop. So preliminary draw, 1 tough son of a gun. And the other one will be face turn. Okay, so I drop this. Flip the board. Any heel cards in my hand? Nope. So That's it. And I'm not a heel anymore, so stupid faction turn. Of course, I could have avoided it, but why? 3 is my interview, so I get +2 for pop. Oh yeah, and then I forgot +3 for the face turn. So 2 cards. Wonder what 2 cards of misery is going to happen today. And then, of course, Bear Hugger wants to take out Damon Fang, because if not, then we know Damon Fang will advance to the next tournament bracket. Because, well, Damon Fang got a title and Bear Hugger did not. And he holds the national title. No redos. Okay, here we go. Card number 1, no sell again, and DQ risk. That's a 6, so that's card's useless. So, let's see, 2, 3, 4, 6, 10, 14, 17. Okay, I was 17 anyways. So I'm going to play all 5 of my crowd points for the 1,000 holds ability. Search for, and then actually get to play the card. So first, signature move, grapple or grapple submission. And then I get to play this, play additional. So then now it gives me a +3 at 20, -4, so that's 16. Maybe it should have been ring royalty. No, I got Marcia Flowers, but what's the point? All that because of that stupid no-sell card, and I can't play my. I don't have like a second signature move bonus for grapple. So right now I'm sitting at 16, that's right. Now I gotta do gang up for a +5. Don't care I get disqualified. Well, yeah, I don't care I get disqualified, so here we go. Might as well just deal with this now. A double DQ, so nothing happens here. And then sidekick, I'm going to discard, and then that's it for my jobber security. Everything goes back to normal. This goes here. And just a TV title up for grabs is King Sue, worthless. So the final match, and this will determine the tournament bracket. Should Bear Hugger win this match, he'll be saved, and then that forces Damon Fang on the next 2 playthroughs to win the world title. If Damon Fang fails, or get the national title, but we'll see. We'll go from here. 3, 6, 8, and 10. Die roll 1. Okay, so if Bear Hugger wins, Bear Hugger's alive in the tournament, and then I gotta figure out the ranking. At the same time, so that means David Fang needs at least a national title for the next 2 playthroughs, or he's eliminated. Or however, if Bear Hugger loses, then he's out. Damon Fang advances. So, okay, we're ready to go. Preliminary draw is a ladder match. So I'm just going to go with I Quit match on top of it to add more flavor to the match. Yeah, that was just, oh yeah, I picked up an I Quit match or some feud card. Now this is roll call, Cutlass Dunnigan. No. Then the final interview. 6, so that's a 2 pop right there. Before I settle the I Quit match. First card up, Rope Leverage. Second card up, Signature Chant. Not So Fast, and No Sell once again. Well, Not So Fast is a worthless card, so that's out of here. There's a lot to be asking for. I'm gonna well, I don't have a single one, but I'm gonna play this and play Gut Wrench Suplex for a +3, so that puts me up 23. I'm gonna. I don't have anything left, do I? Except drop this beautiful card. That would have been useful. I don't have enough crowd point. Playing extra. So I guess this is my only option now. Drop beyond a stable. Well, I can't really. Yeah, for those 2 cards. So I'm just done. Bear Hugger is now officially eliminated because there's no way Bear Hugger is going to beat 34-38. So that's it for Bear Hugger, I guess. So 0 for 3 in this tournament bracket. But all that's left to do is finish off. And for the tag belts, Julius Squeezer and Hemlock Hayes. Octavius not gonna win that one. Damon Fang was resolved, and Helen Wheels was not going to do it. So Mad Miguel, Leonid, tag champions, Upsteam, Jaguar, TV, Damon Fang, and advancing to the next round, Damon Fang with the national title, and Draco Wolf possibly advancing to the next round with the world title. Hope you enjoyed this playthrough, and see you in the next one. Take care.